Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a blessed Sunday. And in the news this morning, motorist appeals for faster response times following collision in Clarendon. A motorist is appealing for quicker response times from first responders following an accident on Saturday morning in which at least one person was seriously injured and left at the scene for approximately 45 minutes before an ambulance arrived. The accident, which reportedly involved a hearse, occurred at the intersection of Glenmuir Road and the Williamsfield leg of the toll road in Clarendon about 8:30 a.m. According to the driver of the hearse, he was heading toward the toll gate when, upon reaching the traffic light, the other vehicle pulled out to make a right turn, leading to a collision. He said one person was injured. Justice of the Peace Ian Dyke, who was the first to arrive at the scene, said that the injured person, who appeared to be in the medical profession, remained on the ground for about 45 minutes before help arrived. I was on my way to St. Elizabeth when, upon reaching the intersection of Glenmuir Road and the Williamsfield leg of the toll road, I saw a person on the ground who seemed to be a medical professional. I called the police emergency 119 number and I didn't see anyone for about 10 to 15 minutes. I then called the ambulance service and it took about 45 minutes for the ambulance to arrive and assist the person who was in serious pain, Dyke recounted. Dyke is appealing to the government for more resources to help improve ambulance response times. It hurts because I could be in this situation and that length of time to me is not good. We need more resources. We need quicker response for these kinds of accidents. The person could be there on the ground and died, so I'm imploring the government to do better because a quicker response time is needed. I am appealing for quick response to these incidents, the JP urged. Dyke, a retired member of the Jamaica Defense Force, also noted that many people are not familiar with that particular section of the road and is urging caution when using it. The roads are developing, more infrastructure is being built, so the medical response teams need to be upgraded. More caution needs to be taken when persons are leaving minor roads onto major roads. They need to pay attention and observe the subsigns to avoid any form of accident, he said. The driver of the hearse, who declined to give his name, also alleged that the traffic light in the area was not working at the time of the collision. He claimed that the light is faulty and often inoperative. Maybe about 15 minutes after the accident, I realized that the light wasn't working. I passed there on more than one occasion and the light wasn't working. It is faulty. I think if the light was working, both parties would have noticed. I have been driving for over 30 years, so I am not surprised, so I'm just shocked the other person didn't stop, he said. JPS warns of phishing scam. The Jamaica Public Service Company is warning the public about the phishing attempts involving emails falsely claiming to be from the Light and Power Company. JPS, in a statement on Saturday, said these emails are designed to trick you into downloading harmful attachments or disclosing personal information. The company has advised the customers to protect themselves by adhering to the following guidelines. Verify the sender. Check if the sender's email address is suspicious. Example, jpsc.com. Official communication from JPS will come from the domain jpsco.com. Local for generic greetings. Phishing emails often use impersonal greetings which refer to individuals or customers by email address. JPS said it always refers to customers by name whenever a bill is sent. Do not click on any links or open attachments in suspicious emails. Do not reply or provide any personal information. If a suspicious email is received, report it to GPS customer service immediately by contacting 1-888-225-5577 or via email at calljps@jpsco.com. Man arrested following alleged shootout with the police in Old Harbour. The Old Harbour Police in St. Catherine on Friday arrested a man who was among men who allegedly engaged the cops in a shooting during an operation to recover a stolen car. The police say a loaded Browning pistol was seized in the incident. It is reported that about 5 p.m., the police in Old Harbour spotted a Honda Stream motor car which was reportedly stolen in Maypen, Clarendon. The vehicle was intercepted along Old Harbour Road. Upon reaching the Nightingale Grove community, the vehicle crashed into a ditch. Occupants reportedly exited the car and they fired shots at the police. No one was hit. A male occupant of the vehicle was held. The Old Harbour Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. Security guard robbed of his gun in Portmore. The St. Catharines South police are searching for men who on Friday held up and robbed a security guard of his gun along the main road in Bernard Lodge in Portmore. It is reported that about 5:36 p.m., the guard was pounced upon by men on a motorcycle who robbed him of his loaded weapon. They then sped off. The incident happened in the vicinity of Clifton District. The matter is being probed by the Portmore Criminal Investigation Branch. Vaz urges farmers to secure livestock following fatal crash involving stray cow. Minister of Transport Darrell Vaz has joined the renewed calls for farmers to take the necessary precautions to secure their livestock amid a recent fatal collision involving a stray cow in Clarendon that claimed the life of a man. The incident happened on Tuesday in New Bowens. Vaz said the tragic multi-vehicle accident highlights the significant dangers posed by unsecured animals on the nation's roadways. He expressed condolences to the family of the deceased 21-year-old Valentine Bailey. This incident is a stark reminder of the potentially fatal consequences when animals are left unsecured near roadways, said Vaz. We must take collective responsibility to ensure that our roads are safe for all users. It is critical that farmers across Jamaica take the necessary steps to properly secure their livestock, thereby reducing the risk of accidents that endanger human lives, he added. While acknowledging that while road safety is a shared responsibility among drivers, pedestrians, and the various stakeholders, Vaz said farmers have a pivotal role to play in ensuring the safety of the nation's highways and the byways. He reiterated that allowing livestock to roam unsupervised or unsecured poses serious hazards to motorists and the pedestrians alike, as demonstrated by the recent accident. The minister urged the farmers to explore available resources and work with the local authorities to ensure that their animals are secured, further noting that the government will continue to invest in and promote the use of technology in agriculture to prevent such tragic incidents from reoccurring. Scattered showers and thunderstorms expected for some parishes today. The Meteorological Service of Jamaica has said that two weather systems now in the Caribbean region pose no threat to the island. However, the weather forecast for the country has a mixture of showers and possible thunderstorms for several parishes today. At the time of the Met Service post on X, formerly Twitter, on Saturday, both the tropical storms Nadine and Oscar had formed. Oscar has since become what the National Hurricane Center called a tiny hurricane, resulting in hurricane warnings being issued for the Turks and the Caicos Islands, southeastern Bahamas, and eastern Cuba. The short-lived tropical storm Nadine made landfall in Belize on Saturday, bringing with it heavy rains and the tropical storm conditions across portions of the country and the Yucatan Peninsula. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.